going to move into the third unit, which is natural resources and the environment. So far we have revised unit 1, which is environment, ecosystem, biodiversity, that is out of our way. Unit 2, environmental pollution, that is also out of our way. Now we are going to unit 3, which is natural resources and environment. I will give you the basic structure of this unit. For a detailed lecture, you are always welcome to look into my detailed lecture in this particular YouTube channel. Okay. Now, to remember the natural resources, there are 6 natural resources. Okay. You will have to remember 6 natural resources. You can easily remember them with the sentence, finally finished with my environmental lesson. Now remember the first letter of every word here, finally finished with my environmental lesson, which corresponds to the first letter of the natural resource. So forest, food, water, mineral, energy and land. Okay, so these are the 6 natural resources that you should remember when you are learning about this particular unit. And within that, there are certain things that you should remember. There are specific keywords associated with each particular resource. For example, with forest you have deforestation. For food you have 2 things, mal and undernutrition. For water there are a whole lot of things, but you should mainly remember about the water resources in reference to dams. Mineral resources, always remember the effects on the environment caused due to mining. It can be surface mining or subsurface mining. Fine. Energy, always remember that there are 2 energy sources, renewable energy sources and non-renewable energy sources. In the case of land resources, always remember this word, overgrazing and desertification. Okay, so these are the specific keywords associated with each particular kind of resource. They are unique to that particular natural resources. Okay. Now I told you the basic 6 types of natural resource that you should remember. Now, regardless of the type of natural resource, there is a specific structure to every natural resource. Any natural resource, you should remember what is the use of that particular natural resource to you and to the environment. Okay, so that is the first one. What is the use of that particular natural resource? Number 2, you should talk about the ways in which this particular natural resource is exploited. So exploitation. Okay. Actually, when it is exploited more than a certain limit, then it is called over exploitation. And this over exploitation, there is a very simple method, there is a very simple methodology or a sequence of events that happens here. They are 3 Ds. Okay, I call them the 3 Ds, and they are, you arrange them as a triangle, put 3D in the middle. This is just for a reference, you can remember. If you want, you can write it as an answer also. Number 1, whenever they start any activity to remove the natural resource, it has to start with deforestation, which is the cutting away of large areas of forest. Deforestation invariably leads to the degradation of the soil quality, the land quality. So, degradation. Degradation will eventually lead to the complete destruction of the land and will turn it into a desert. So, desertification. So always remember this 3D method to the approach on any particular issue on the natural resources. Starts with deforestation, degradation, desertification. So these are the 3 Ds. Use, exploitation. Number 3 is conservation. What do you do to conserve the natural resource? Okay, how will you conserve each of the 6 natural resources? So that is very, very important. Conservation of natural resources, you need to write how you can conserve each and every kind of the 6 natural resources that we have, and you can mention the most important part of this is how can you as an individual conserve the natural resources. So role of individual in the conservation of natural resources. This is very, very clear and straightforward answer. For example, if you are asked about the role of an individual in the conservation of water resources, then you may say that you must be closing the taps on time, you should not allow the leaking of taps, you should maintain the taps properly, and you need not take showers, you could use a bucket of water instead. So for each and every resource you should have at least 2 or 3 points which you should mention for the role of an individual in the conservation of natural resources. Apart from this, you should also know about the impacts of agriculture in traditional and modern methods. Okay, what was the impact of agriculture in the environment due to traditional methods and due to modern methods? This will be overlapping in Unit 3 and in Unit 4. And you will also need to mention about the various natural ways of conservation of resources, for example rainwater harvesting, watershed management, and also you will have to mention about bioremediation and other technologies which are available to conserve or restore the environment back to its pristine natural state. So that concludes our revision of the 3rd unit, which is natural resources and the environment. I will repeat it again to you. There are 6 natural resources. Finally finished with my environmental lesson. The first letter of each word corresponds to a natural resource: forest, food, water, energy, land, and in between you will have mineral resources. So those are the resources, and for any resource, number 1 is the use of that particular resource to you and to the environment. Number 2 is how that particular resource is being overexploited at the cost of the environment. And number 3 is how you will conserve that particular natural resource. And fundamental in understanding of all these things is deforestation, degradation, desertification. And in land resource there is one more word called overgrazing, which is nothing but the effect of too many animals grazing on one particular part of land, livestock, a large amount of livestock grazing on the land, and an increased trampling by their hoofs will cause what is called a soil compaction. Okay, and throughout this unit you will have to mention about the effects on soil, and fundamentally the effects on soil is the loss of soil fertility. That is the fundamental effect. So those are the major things. Of course, for a complete and detailed look into the 3rd unit, you are very much welcome to watch my detailed video lectures on natural resources and the environment, just as they are available for every single unit of this subject.